Are you ready for a story time with Lawna? Stain on my damn shirt. Every fucking time. Anyway, so I was feeling okay about the appointment that I had with my family physician. It was the first time that I was actually able to see him in a very long time. I was feeling good about it. And then my insomniac ass had to go and stay up all night in the dead of the night, the quiet. I had all these thoughts come rushing to me all at once, and I realized that I felt like somebody that was trapped in a toxic relationship. I was the girl who was planning to break up with her toxic boyfriend, or the entire relationship was just toxic. Brief separation, found the courage to do so. I was ready, whatever. Only for him to turn the tables and threaten to leave. And that triggered my toxic ass, because I am still traumatized. Which he knows. Scramble to mend things. I'm coming to you right now. I'll do anything. Well, that's exactly how I felt, because while there was niceties and while we had pretty decent communication, there was parts of it, didn't realize that at the time, was gaslighting me in the most charming and passive manner ever. And I'm left questioning my sanity and my resolve. So for those of you familiar with my lifelong battle with insomnia, childhood friends, teenage years friends, if you're watching this, just say yep in the comments. And if you, right, I'm my best thinking comes after 3 days of no sleep. So attending this recent doctor's visit, I really did fear that my concerns in the letter that I wrote would be completely dismissed. This was partly validated and witnessed by my partner. While the doctor acknowledged the increasing severity of my condition, there was a notable lack of actionable support for obtaining necessary care locally. So he was basically like, well, I want to work with you and I will work with you if you can get to the city, and if you can't, then obviously this isn't going to work and you're going to have to find somebody. That is the problem. Where am I going to find this person? Because they don't exist, and I don't think they exist, and you're asking me something that you could have researched. So I don't know. This experience once again just underscores the pressing need for a more comprehensive and empathetic healthcare approach for individuals, because I know my doctor means well. He's top shelf, but he still has those really strong ableist viewpoints ingrained in him, and he just can't. I don't know if I'm going to be the one that will be able to get him over it. I think it's going to have to be somebody on his level, right? And so despite my efforts to communicate clearly, I am realizing that I do feel rather unsupported. I'll bring it to him. I have a month to think on it and drive myself absolutely up the wall. But he asked questions about local resources, which it's not something I'm fully equipped to answer. Help me out, because my fear, I'm telling you, my fear is that I'm going to be left without a healthcare provider, and then you say, basically, go find somebody. People with complex needs can't be left like that. So the other frustrating part is that 3 days, very little sleep, toddler time, all the things. It's insanity around here, and I'm not with the best of intentions of using that word. So he had refused to refill a few of my medications. It was a whole shitstorm of a time when I found that out. He didn't directly communicate with me. He went through the pharmacist, which then told my mom on a Friday at 4 p.m. So he had refused to refill these medications until he saw me, which is why I wrote him the letter. And basically these medications have a withdrawal factor to them, and they're also used to manage symptoms that keep me up, other than the fact that I've been habitual non-sleeper my entire life, and it drove my mom absolutely around the bend when I was younger. But so the lack of sleep just exacerbated my frustration and forced me to confront the reality of my situation. My husband woke up and I was just, why didn't we realize that? I was just giving in and all this other crap. Anyway, the beautiful thing is that like I've had this nasty chest thing going on, like wheeze. There's so many new symptoms that are happening right now, and they're scary. And I told him, and he goes, well, once again, I need to see you in person. I'm like, fuck off, bro. So he said that we were going to wrap back around to it, and we never did. And now how much longer of this do I have to take? I guess maybe tomorrow. Like I can take the day off and we can just run to the city. I don't know. I need to sleep, so I'm going to try to do that. What a life. Like this is fucking life. And 2024 healthcare, chronic illness management world, it should be so much better than this. And we have the resources, we have everything. There's no reason for this. I'm embarrassed for a system that should be embarrassed for themselves. Anyway, we can get there together, and we are getting there, and we'll probably be better after I have a nap. So, alright, much light, love, and good vibes. Until next time, peace.